What is going on, guys? It is Sly here. I'm back with another video. This time is going to be something a little bit different. So, Rhymestyle gave us homework. Don't worry, this is actually homework that I don't mind. It's just a little bit of a laugh. But yeah, he did give us homework, quote unquote. But, so he wants us to make a video for, the state of Dragon Ball Legends and how it can be fixed, talking about all the topics that's wrong with it. Hopefully that the development team over at Legends and Bandai and Dimps will be able to see the, I guess, uproar in the community, kind of, and hopefully listen to our feedback and fix the game. So first up on this list is going to be the changes that they made to Zenkai Awakening. It's good, but it's also bad. It's good that they buffed up the amount of Z power or Zenkai power that you get from multis. So instead of like being 20,000 crystals, if you get absolutely destroyed and only get 50 per multi, it's more around like 7 to 10,000, which is still a lot, but you can do one multi and get them to Zenkai 1. It's still 7 stars though, which is still a problem because someone like Beerus, who is a Legends Limited unit, who has a base rate of 0.25%, no one, unless they wailed or they just got quote-unquote unlucky back in the day and just pulled nothing but Beerus, no one has him at 7 stars. No one has him at 7 stars for his Zenkai. No one. And locking a unit like that with 0.25% behind 7 stars is not a good idea at all. Not to mention that any units now that come out with a Zenkai, you can't get them to Zenkai 1 for free. You can't. They stopped doing the missions for them. If I pull up the game right now, which I'm going to, so it'll give me a little bit, there is no missions for this Red Trunks. That, first of all, this Red Trunks that we've been begging for Zenkai for a very long time finally gets it, and he's mediocre. He's mediocre. Not to mention he is red. And we all know who is reigning supreme in this game right now. So yeah, he's not the greatest at all. So that kind of sucks. So all the changes to Zenkai is good and bad, but they missed the ball on so many things that they could have changed with this Zenkai change. It's unreal. I still think, and I asked Goresh this, I believe in the dual summon, or I just asked him one day, I said, how would you change Zenkai? And he said that Zenkai levels should be locked behind stars, as in 1 star you can get to Zenkai 1, 2, Zenkai 2, 3, and so on, all the way up to Zenkai 7 at 7 stars. And he's right. He's right, because that makes it so much easier to Zenkai units and at least make them usable. Because I have 2-star Beerus, I've pulled him once, I can't use Z power and I can't do anything. So he's useless for the next 2400 Z power, and I don't even know any time I would ever be able to get him again. So my Beerus is basically useless for a very long time, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. So yeah, that's that on Zenkai. I could keep going, but it'll take a while, and I have a list, and I don't want to make this video too long. The next one that I have on this list, because I do have notes for this, is gameplay. Perfect Vanish. It is a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass. It's so annoying when you get Perfect Vanish that it's like, why would I even try to play? Because whoever gets priority, they basically win. Because they can just keep a combo going and going and going, and it's a pain in the ass. Not to mention that in PvE, the AI can read inputs, and they will Perfect Vanish you almost every time. It is rare that I don't get Perfect Vanished, ever. You can't bait them, you can't do anything, it's just not fun to get Perfect Vanished. And don't even get me started on input registration. it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Because I don't know if it's still a thing. I'm pretty sure it's still a thing. I don't play this game much anymore. Like, the anniversary, it sucked. But we're going to get into the second anniversary later on. I log in, and that's it. So, I don't know if it's still there or not, but I know that when you use the green card, they would immediately tap attack, like, right after, and it would screw you over. And you would either like tackle or do a tap blast, and then you get caught in their combo, and then you're screwed, and it's not a fun time. And there are also countless times where I have personally been in the middle of a combo, and I'm like, okay, I get this combo off, I win, because it's it's a close game, especially the close games, where I'm in the middle of a combo, and I tap a card, and it doesn't register my tap, or I tap like slightly in between cards and it does a tap attack and it drops my combo. It's horrible. Like, sometimes I've been trying to get better at charge stepping, and I still can't figure it out because it doesn't register me swiping forward, and it's just a pain in the ass. I've dropped so many combos because of input registration. I could go on and on about input registration, but I'm not going to. But yeah, that's that part for gameplay. They gotta fix it. I don't know how they're going to, but they got to. Alright, next topic is PvP. Oh, PvP, where do I even begin? We have been saying stuff about you for the past 2 years. Anniversary PvP was, this year specifically, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And it has to do with partly because of Vegito Blue, but I'm not gonna get into Vegito Blue much because yes, he's broken, yes, he's oppressing, and I understand that's the anniversary and you gotta go all out with your #1 star. So I'm not gonna bash Vegito Blue too much. But I won't lie, he was part of the problem. But a massive part of the problem is no one wanted 3 times RP again, especially after Golden Showdown. We all said 3 times RP is bad. Everyone did. No one likes it. No one wanted it. It's just not fun. It's not. You run into so many bots. You hit RP levels that don't make sense. You match players that aren't on your skill level, so making videos for content creators can be a pain in the ass, or you just want to have fun and you just want to challenge. It's not fun. Not to mention the lag, the DCers, and everything with gameplay that I mentioned with input registration, lag, and everything. It's horrible. PvP is in a bad spot. It still probably is because I don't play it, because I choose to preserve my sanity, whatever little bit I have left. But yeah, that's enough about PvP. Let's go on to the next topic I have on my list, and that's co-op. Oh my god, co-op, what are we gonna do with you? What the hell are we gonna do with you? I honestly don't know what's worse, PvP or co-op in this game. Co-op is horrible. It's absolute. I don't know. I feel like I would rather step on a Lego than do either of those two things. I don't want to play PvP. No. Bash my head into a wall. No. If I want to get angry at a video game because I want to get angry at a video game, I'll go play League of Legends. But I don't want to play co-op, like ever. Ever. The only time I ever have an incentive to play co-op is to Zenkai Legends Road Unit. Even then, I don't want to do it because it's a pain in the ass. Like, my teammate drops or whatever, it's an instant loss and I just wasted time. Like, there's no stickers to figure out how to communicate Rising Rush unless you literally just wait it out and just see if they do a Rising Rush. You have to wait, basically, because there's no stickers, there's nowhere to communicate. Like, if I could just tap a button on the screen that just says I have RR, then, like, that'll help out tremendously. Especially when they DC or they drop. Just give me a bot friend. I don't care. I could probably solo it if the bot, like, did the give your friend a boost thingy where they heal you and they give you key. Hey, come on, you gotta give us a fighting chance, because it's not fun. It's a waste of time. It sucks. Because there's nothing worse, I'm telling you right now, there's nothing worse than doing co-op with a rando, and they use their Rising Rush when the enemy still has their shield. Because I would rather just turn off the game and just not play, because that's painful to watch. Even though the bot would probably do that, but at least it's a bot. It's like, okay, I can't do anything about it. It's a pain in the ass. There's no reason to. Not to mention they lock Zenkai Souls behind a game mode that is absolutely trash and horrendous that no one wants to play. They did that on purpose so people would have an incentive to play that game mode, and it's horrible. No one wants to play co-op at all. No one. Like, when I asked my friends to help me with Zenkai Trunks, I knew I hated asking them because I know how terrible co-op is, and it's like, hey, would you mind helping me a little bit and sucking it up, playing co-op a little bit? I didn't say that verbatim, but that's basically what I should have said. It's like, hey, I know it sucks, but we kind of got to get this done, or at least I want to get this done. Can you at least help me out like a little bit, like maybe like 5 matches, maybe 3, you know, like just a little bit of something. And it sucked. Like, I hated asking them that. I would rather ask them to fucking do a goddamn match in PvP with me. Because at least then that's playable. Because at least then that is playable. I could just keep going on and on about co-op, but like I said, I don't want to keep this too long. I do kind of want to get through all my points. So after co-op is the 2nd anniversary. This wasn't even an anniversary. I'm going to keep it 100%. This was not an anniversary. This was a regular, normal update with the word anniversary slapped onto it. That is what this was. Because that Omega raid boss event was done within 20 hours. I think he had like 30 billion, or he had some ridiculous number with a 3 in it. I think it was 30 billion. He had 30 billion HP, and as a community and collective players, we had to get him all the way down to 0. We did that in 20 hours. And then once that was done, you were locked out of it. You couldn't play it again, and that's it. There was nothing afterwards. We all thought like this new fight against Muramasa would be a co-op style event again. No. Nothing like that. Nothing interesting, nothing fun. The worst part, they even teased Vegito Blue. They gave you Vegito Blue. Yes, the Vegito Blue, the legendary finish Vegito Blue that is running rampant. They gave you him as a co-op partner. You couldn't play as him, he was your partner. That was the biggest tease I have ever seen in a game in a long time. That would have been so much fun to test out Vegito Blue just to see how he would play. Nope, just gave him as a partner. Not to mention the amount of events during the 2nd anniversary was trash. It was absolute dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. There was nothing rewarding for veteran players / longtime players. It was horrible. There was nothing to do except PvP. No one wanted to play PvP. It was unplayable. Horrible. No. Banners are not content. I'm telling you right now. And I've said this for a long time with my friends and everything. They've all agreed. We've said it a billion times to other people. Banners are not content. They are not content. They're not things to do. They're not content. And these banners, they were alright. I'm not gonna lie, the banners were alright. GT was an amazing banner in terms of overall units on it. The super banner sucked. Unless you're a new player and you want to build up your units, it was a horrible banner. I only ever pulled Legendary Finish Gohan one time, and I knew that if I pulled Legendary Finish Gohan, I would be upset. And it's not because it's not Vegito Blue, it's because it's an outdated unit that hasn't seen the light of day in God knows how long. It would have just been a terrible feeling. Like, that's why I summoned on the GT banner for the most part, because the Legendary Finish units were better. Like, if I was gonna pull Legendary Finish unit, and if it had to be between Vegeta Blue and Gohan, or Super Vegito and Namek Goku, I would have taken Super Vegito or Namek Goku. Because at least those two are still better. They're better than LF Gohan. Like, that's not hard to figure out. Like, Vegito is... Super Vegito is 1 year old, and he's still relevant in the meta. Thanks to Vegito Blue and Kefla, of course, but he just has more versatility and utility in his kit than Gohan did. Gohan was outdated like 8 months after his release, probably earlier, maybe a little bit later, but it was just horrible. And the only reason to summon on the Super Banner besides the 2 new units was Legendary Finish Vegeta and Rose. That was it. The other featured units were terrible. But yeah, there was no content for the 2nd anniversary. It was lackluster. It's a pain in the ass. There was no rewards, like, at all. We hit top grossing, thank God. If we didn't, that would have been just a shocker. Well, we hit top grossing, which was nice, but there wasn't that special, hey, there's 1 week left to the anniversary, here's a bunch of login stuff like we got for first year. It just didn't feel like an anniversary. And then the 2 banners, don't even get me started on the 2 banners that came out afterwards. Pikkon, Pikkon's a joke. Pikkon is an absolute joke. He's a joke. The only reason to summon on that banner is to get 21. That's it. The Super Saiyan Blues, their banner in general is just I'm just gonna say it, it's shit. It's absolute shit. Vegeta is nice. Goku's dead on arrival because of his typing. They put 2 red units on there. They gave a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and an EX hit. Both are red. In a meta where blue is dominating this meta. Like, what were you thinking? Vegeta's alright. Like, what were you thinking? Like, come on. It's not fun at all. Yeah, that's enough about the 2nd anniversary. I've said my 2 cents on it. This next one isn't even going to be long. It's just a question that I have. Y'all remember that guild update that they mentioned 4 or 5 months ago now? For, like, guild-style PvP-ish type thing? Remember that? Still not in the game. I don't think it exists, personally and honestly. Like, where the hell is this guild update? Anniversary was the best time. The anniversary was the best time to release that update, and they didn't do it. I don't know where it is or what's happening, but that's all I'm going to say on the guild update. Because there's not much about it. Because there's nothing about it. And, this last point, player feedback, I did ask some of my friends for their 2 cents, about it. One of my friends, he mentioned about Rising Battles. Rising Battles, they're really, and he's right, there's no incentives to do it. There's no incentives. You get 1,000 CC for playing 50 levels. Thanks for a multi, I guess. I mean, that's nice. A multi's always nice. A multi, if you can farm a multi in a game, like Legends, Dokkan, or anything, that's a beautiful thing. That's a win. That is good. That is good that you're giving people a reason to do it. But they still just suck. Even a 2-week player won't be able to enjoy the first 30 levels. That is what he said verbatim. There's no reason to do it. I missed the I believe they were called Rising Battles, but they gave like a unit, a free 14-star unit. There's only 3 in the game. They have base Vegito, they have Ginyu and Goku's body, and they have, what's the third one? Broly. They have Fury Broly from the movie. That's it. Those are the only 3 14-star units that you can get in a Rising Battle style event. Can you bring those back? Those were fun. I was like, yes, a new unit to have to test out and play. It was a free 14-star and you can farm up their souls and whatnot. They don't do that anymore. Not to mention challenge battles, they just got thrown out the window. There are no challenge battles anymore. Challenge battle now have become level 51s where it's a pain in the ass. Where if you didn't pull the new unit, it's like, well, you might as well just not even try it. For the most part. This Goku and Pikkon one, I did it. I don't have Goku or Pikkon. I only chucked a multi at it and I got 21 and I was like, I'm out, see ya. That was the only reason for me to summon. But level 51s are not fun, honestly. Especially when you think about ones that came out in the past, like Cooler. Y'all remember Cooler level 51? I sure do. It took me over 50, maybe 100 attempts, and I wanted to break my phone. It wasn't fun at all. Only reason why I did it is because, I don't know, I have a problem and I wanted to collect the title. I don't know, completionist? Whatever you want to call it. It wasn't a fun time, but I did it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the feedback video. I hope they see all the videos that are going to be put out. I can only hope that they listen to the uproar of the community. I really hope they do, because I do kind of enjoy... I did enjoy the game. Let me rephrase that. When I was on my hiatus from Dokkan, I did enjoy Legends. I was like, dude, there's stuff for me to do here. But now with no Zenkai missions, is like, well, now I lost a motivation to play the game, and now the whole meta is just horrible. Game is unplayable and unbearable to play. It's dry as hell. It's just not fun. I really do hope, in all honesty, that they do listen and get this stuff fixed. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching and bearing with me on this. I realize that it's probably not your cup of tea. But yeah, I don't mind doing this video, especially since Rhyme asked all of us to do it, and we're coming together as a community to hopefully better a game that we all do want to succeed. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, please hit the sub button and hit the like button, both of them. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a good day. Peace out.